Well, Emily, what are we doing today?
Today, we're actually gonna have a free draw day, which means we can draw whatever we want using whatever materials we want.
Free draw?
Free draw, that's right. Sometimes, not everything has to be a challenge, but today is a little bit of a challenge because we're gonna be working with Copic markers, which we are not familiar with.
Ooh.
We've tried them once before. It was kind of difficult, and I figured, let's try it again, except instead of focusing on fruit, trying to get the shading right, let's attempt, without any guide or anything, let's use Copic markers.
So we're jumping straight into the animu.
We're going right into the deep end.
Oh, man.
Because I think it'd be cool if we drew a piece and colored it, and that was like our first attempt. And then we tried it again maybe like 6 months or a year later and see how much we've improved after using these more often.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I do want to get better at Copic, so.
Yeah. And today, the theme we have chosen is our favorite Sailor Scouts from Sailor Moon.
Woo!
Woo!
Can you guess what ours is?
Well, do I tell them?
Should we? We won't tell them. We'll just
Okay. You'll probably figure it out as we sketch. But
Right.
I got the idea because we have been rewatching the older 90s Sailor Moon episodes.
Yeah. There's so many episodes.
There's so many, and it's really funny.
Yep, and we're gonna fast forward through the sketching phase.
Yeah,
because
it's the worst part.
It takes so much brain
It
power.
takes so much brain power.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Wish
Let's
us
go.
luck. Okay, we are back from our sketching phase, and what do we have here, Emily?
I have Best Girl, Sailor Jupiter, with her Supreme Thunder Attack. This was a lot of fun. I wanted to go for like a more dynamic pose.
I think you're wrong. I think this is Best Girl, Sailor Venus.
Why? Reasons?
Well, she was my childhood crush. She's cute, and she's awesome.
You like her because she's like, I've noticed that you like the sort of like cocky characters.
She's quite cocky.
Yeah, the ones who are very confident of themselves. But it's a charm point.
I guess so. She knows she's hot.
Yeah. Which is
And then
pretty
you
funny.
got Supreme Thunder!
Yeah, I like Jupiter because she seems like she'd be the best person to be friends with out of all the girls in the group.
She's down to earth, yeah?
Yeah, she's super down to earth, and I really like the boy crazy element about her. It's very cute.
Yes.
I really like the sketch, so I'm kind of
Did you-
scared about getting into inking.
Did you struggle at all?
I think for me, the part where I got really annoyed was when I lifted up the paper to look at it from the other side.
Oh no, you could do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I showed my old mess up.
But yeah, for me, I was like, oh my god, I have to erase the mouth and redraw it because it was like slightly off center and I couldn't lasso tool it.
I like how we're using these like ancient caveman techniques to put it to the light.
Ugly. What was the biggest challenge for you? Because for me, it was more, I guess, just trying to make sure. For me, it was the hands, trying to make sure that they were proportional. Because I think I kept drawing them a little too big, and even now I feel like they're too big. But
Oh, let me tell you about hands. This took me forever to draw this hand. I got one of these.
yeah, very useful.
It was still a struggle because this is 3D, so I had to like hold it the right hand. I don't know. I think I could draw a better hand, but whatever. This took me ages. I think.
No,
I
it
think
paid
people.
off. I think it looks really good. It's like the first thing I see that I focus on when I look at your sketch.
Well, I realized that like when you're doing portrait, kind of, you want to add a hand doing something.
Yeah.
Because it does make it makes it more three-dimensional, kind of. It makes it more dynamic, and also the hands are so expressive. You can just literally do this, and then like you have another pose. It does take extra time because I was struggling with the hand, like way too long.
I am noticing though. I think when we get into Copics, you're gonna have a lot of surface area for the skin. Are you nervous at all?
Am I allowed to look at the book?
Yeah, of course. You can look at the book. It's totally
I'll
fine.
take a quick peek at the skin book.
Okay,
There
yeah.
is a skin
No,
book.
it'll help because we spent a lot of time on these sketches, and I don't want to mess anything up.
I'm about to ruin it.
Okay.
I'm just
It's
gonna
That's
say
part
here.
of the process. All right, we're gonna ink. Zoom in. Ooh, zoom in.
I see we both went for the eyes.
Of course. I'm starting off with the parts that I'm scared of messing up the most, which is the face and the hair. And then everything else, I can kind of relax.
Maybe that's subconsciously we both like did the face for that exact reason, right?
I feel like most people start with the face when they ink, no? Like even when you do line art on digital, do you not start with the eyes? Because I start with the eyes.
Ah, yeah, I start with the hat.
Oh, okay.
Because the hat, if I position the white
kinda
fluffy part, it dictates
where the face goes.
Yeah, it dictates the angle of my face. But I think I always start with the head, not the face. Yeah, you're right. I start with the head first, and then maybe the pose, and then the eyes.
All right, Daidus, question.
Yo.
How did you get into Sailor Moon? Like, what was your first exposure to Sailor Moon?
As we ink, I'm gonna attempt to talk as I ink.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was Toonami. I'm pretty sure, and they had
it was
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, or maybe Dragon Ball Z. I don't actually remember.
Daidus, for the younger people in the audience, can you explain what Toonami is?
Oh my!
I'm not even sure what Toonami is.
Is it that time? Oh my god, I feel ancient right now. Okay.
Cable?
Yeah, it's on Cartoon Network.
Okay, no wonder I didn't know it.
It played to 5 p.m. I think, or like 6 p.m. to like 8 p.m. And they would play maybe 3 or 4 animes, which would be probably like Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. I don't know. They had a bunch of anime, but the main ones that were always on was Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. It was the only anime you could ever get. It was a treat. It was like anime fans were like frothing out of the mouth for anything anime. But Emily,
yes,
we started watching Sailor Moon every time we eat dinner.
Yeah, it's like a nightly tradition now. Sorry, not tradition. It's a nightly ritual.
We are on episode, believe it or not, we're on episode 155.
No, we're on episode 150.
Oh, sorry, 150. And we started watching it because Emily, she wanted to watch Tokyo Mew Mew remake, right? And not only that, like Saint Tails. And
I like Saint Tail. I don't know why you're a Saint Tail hater. It's underrated, I think.
Saint Tail was awful. She made me download it, and we watched it. And oh my lord, Saint Tail was awful.
It's an older anime, okay? That was one of my like old school Maho shoujo.
I think you were stuck with nostalgia on that one, because like I don't know, I was a grown man watching Saint Tail, and I was like, wow. Every time we watched, I was like, Emily, let's just watch Sailor Moon. It's like better, way better. And then yeah, she started making me watch Tokyo Mew Mew remake, which she wasn't a fan of either, right?
I don't want to diss the remake, but I will say like and it also might be just my nostalgia vision, because Tokyo Mew Mew the original was like my earliest Maho shoujo anime.
Yeah, so as we're both watching Tokyo Mew Mew remake, I kept being like, man, Sailor Moon did this, but better. Sailor Moon, blah, blah, blah. I was like yapping about Sailor Moon. I found out Emily has never watched Sailor Moon. And I was like, what the? Like, you literally, your aesthetic is like Maho Shoujo. And Sailor Moon's like the blueprint, and you've never watched Sailor Moon.
Okay, the thing is, I've watched very few episodes when I was a kid, back when like I would visit my family in Korea. But I remember I used to draw the Sailor Moon characters in my notebook when I was a kid, not even knowing who the characters were. But I would just see them around, right? But I never really got to watch it because when I was a kid, I didn't know how.
Were you one of those kids like me who had no cable?
Yes. I mean, the fact that I didn't know what Toonami was, I feel like kind of gives that away.
Did you watch Arthur?
I did. I was a PBS kid.
Yeah, Teletubbies, right?
Yeah, PBS!
Who's your favorite Teletubby?
Oh, my favorite Poe?
Twinkie Winkie. Poe, yeah, Poe. Poe's the dude. I love Poe.
I love Poe.
I think everyone loves Poe. Twinkie Winkie.
What?
La. Poe.
No, I like Poe because she was like the cute, like short red one.
Poe's a girl?
Is Poe not a girl?
I thought Poe was a dude.
I thought everyone liked the purple one.
No, Lala's the only girl.
What are you talking about?
Poe was notorious for everyone thought Poe was gay. It's like the most
Poe's a girl. Tinky Winky and Dipsy are the guys.
What?
Lala and Poe are girls.
Poe's a girl?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Wait, which one's Twinkie Winkie? The green one?
No, the purple one.
I thought Poe was the purple one.
No, Poe was the red one! This one, look!
I thought the purple one was Poe.
No, Poe. This was Tinky Winky. But yeah, dude, I grew up on like Between the Lions, Reading Rainbow.
Oh, and Mr. Rogers, right?
Mr. Rogers!
Yeah.
Dude, I remember Mr. Rogers died when I was in like 4th grade.
You remember when he died?
Yeah, you know why? It was like a core memory.
That's so sad.
That was the first time I was like 8. I hadn't even come to terms with like what mortality was. But I remember I was sad.
It was like your first experience of death as Mr. Roger.
Yeah, everyone's first experience with death is always like a pet.
It's like a pet. No, Mr. Roger.
Mine was Mr. Roger.
Why is there no new episodes, Daddy?
I was in 4th grade and I was like really sad, and my teacher was like, "What's wrong, Emily?" And I was like, "I found out Mr. Rogers died." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, that is sad."
Did you know Mr. Roger?
No, yeah, of course. Everyone knew. He was a household name. Are you kidding?
I was kind of in a... Even though I was a no cable kid and I had to watch Arthur and stuff like that, I made do because for elementary school, my parents had to bring me to my cousin's house. And that is where I watched Pokemon every morning before school. And then after school, I'd have to come back to the cousin's house, and I would start watching Nickelodeon and all those cartoon stuff.
That's how you got cultured.
Yeah, and like my cousin even had a Super Nintendo, and I was like, oh yeah, and we played like Smash Brothers, and it was a good time. That's my experience of why I've watched enough cartoons and anime is because, thank you, the GOAT. My cousin had cable.
Thank you. Shout out Carmen's house up the street, 3 houses away.
Is that how you watch cable?
Yeah, that's how I got introduced to a bunch of shows that were on Funimation. So that's how I got introduced to School Rumble. That's how I got introduced to Ouran High School Host Club.
So that's your gateway to anime?
No, my gateway to anime was Tokyo Mew Mew.
How'd you watch it?
4Kids.
4Kids was on...
Do you remember 4Kids?
Yeah, of course, but was it on Channel 7 or something?
I don't remember, but I remember, like...
You can watch it without cable?
I could, yeah, that was the crazy part. But I was like, oh my god, Tokyo Mew Mew, like, Mew Mew Power, that's what it was called.
Mew Mew Power.
Because they localized it. Mew Mew Power, that's my new favorite thing. And then, in like 5th grade, when I got introduced to the world of YouTube for the first time, that was when I found out Mew Mew Power was originally called Tokyo Mew Mew. And then that's also when I found out that they had cut, like, a lot of stuff from the original anime when they dubbed it. And
oh yeah, the classic 4Kids.
Yeah, classic 4Kids. Anyways, Sailor Moon just never... I always loved, like, the aesthetics of Sailor Moon. But I think I just never had the opportunity to sit down and watch it in chronological order.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think, you know how you're, like, kind of influenced by, like, Fruit Basket?
Yeah.
And, like, how she acts and stuff like that. I feel like if you watched Usagi back in the day,
I love Usagi.
That's literally you. Like,
what do you mean?
You eat, you nap.
You think I complain all the time?
Gremlin, yeah, you complain a lot.
Hey!
Wah.
Hey!
You know what's funny? We don't like Mamoru, essentially, but we do like Tuxedo Mask.
Dude, I can't
so
explain
funny.
it. So after we finish watching Sailor Moon, I want to do a stream where we rank all the Sailor Moon characters, like the notable Sailor Moon characters.
Let's do it.
But yeah, I can't stand Mamoru. He just bothers me. But I love Tuxedo Mask. I view them as 2 separate entities.
They definitely are.
They're completely different.
Tuxedo Mask is just a memer.
Yeah, he's a meme. Oh no, I messed up.
What'd you do?
Crap, I messed up.
What'd you do?
Wait, I can't even use whiteout.
Wait, how'd you mess up?
I was supposed to draw the bow, but I accidentally extended the color. It's fine, whatever.
No, white out. It'll dry.
But yeah, anyways, Mamoru sucks. Tuxedo Mask is hilarious.
Dude, my ink is like drying out. This thing's donezo. Anyways, you know what's funny? When you talked about 4Kids, my core memory is watching Gundam Seed, and they censored the guns to make it look like laser guns.
Oh, they did? They did that in Gundam Seed?
Yeah, they made them glow. It was like bright, glowing like Star Wars guns, and like it's supposed to look like a real gun.
It reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh, where the guns, they changed it to look like they're pointing.
Yeah. I mean, we can clown on 4Kids all the time, but they're the GOAT. They're the ones that got us into
That
anime.
is true, yeah. I used to make fun of 4Kids all the time for their localization choices.
Right. They would get clowned on by everybody.
But you know what? I do have to give them credit. The theme songs they made were bangers.
Oh, I still listen to them to this day.
You do? Gotta go fast!
Sonic! Dude, my ink, I don't have another one of these. Every time I draw, it's not coming out.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go on the computer and use... I'm just kidding. And now I lost what I was gonna say to you.
Oh my, you always do this! You know what I'm scared of, even before the coloring process? I'm scared of erasing the pencil lines and hating what I see.
Yeah! No, I'm not looking forward to that.
Okay, well, I think it's working out okay. I see you're going for the, like, scratchy lines.
It's the only thing I know how to do. Oh, no. Well, also, it's because I'm fighting my pen. So
yeah.
I'm like,
You're fighting your
I have like scratchy lines right now.
And speaking of Sailor Moon, we're hoping in the future we want to do some Sailor Moon related challenges. Like, you know how each episode, like Villain of the Week, is kind of like a creative character design that only shows up for the one episode?
Yeah, like Tire Woman.
Yeah, I
Then-
kind of want to do something like that where we make our own Sailor Moon villains.
I can't take it anymore. I'm ready to color. I'm ready to ruin it.
Already? Wait, that was fast.
You're going for the clean look, right?
Yeah.
I went for the. I didn't mean to purposely go sketchy. I just ended up that way because I was fighting the ink. I wonder if I should outline the circle in the eye here, or like leave it for color.
I'm gonna leave though any whites to fill in later. Oh my god, I think this is out of whiteout fluid.
Really? And we're getting the traditional experience of like
Alright,
having all our
we
pens
gotta
run
toss
out.
this. Do we have any other whiteout?
We should have a bin, like a trash bin that's like, oh, these markers are done.
Yeah.
Or update.
Alright, update. This is our inking job so far, and now we are going to erase the pencil lines and attempt to color this with Copics and cry.
I'm gonna cry just erasing the pencil lines. Oh man, that means I'm gonna leave my nose, right?
Yeah, you can leave your nose.
Feels wrong.
All of my hard work. We spent so much time on the sketch. Fuck.
What?
I hate it when I erase and the paper just
Ah, yeah, the classic. I did that in high school all the time.
accidentally bending the paper. Man, this sucks. Bring me my tablet, dude.
No.
Where's my tablet?
No.
Give me Clip Studio Paint. I'm tired of this.
The blood and sweat is what makes it good. Oh, God. All right.
Alright. I love just the completely differing moods in our pieces.
And then...
Ah!
What should you say? Supreme Thunder!
Supreme Thunder!
It's color time!
Yeah.
And just for the record, we are gonna suffer because we are just winging it.
Yeah, we're winging it with the few Copic colors that we currently have at our disposal.
So it's a pure test of physical media right now.
Okay, you at least, I feel like you have the upper hand because you have much better color theory sense than I do.
I don't know about that. I'm really scared of coloring the skin right now, actually, as we speak.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm just going for it.
No, because like I'm okay with color theory on the computer because, you know, you plop it down, then you hit Control Z. I have one choice here. I have one choice.
You gotta commit.
So is the technique to do the skin first before you commit to anything else?
That's what I'm doing. I honestly don't know like what order people go in. Honestly, I'm just winging it.
Do we use the the paintbrush?
I like the brush side, but again, I think it's up to personal
I'm
preference.
so scared. Okay, I'm gonna pretend it's a paintbrush. Maybe that's the technique, huh? Twinkie winky, la la. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, I'm almost done.
Me too.
Tragedy, though.
Not really done, just more like done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a lot harder than I expected. I was expecting.
Well, that just means we need more practice, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm
just
glad
needs
that
more
we're
Copic
doing
episodes.
it. I just wish I was happy about my finished product, but hey, you know what? We just started, and it's a good start.
Yeah.
And you guys could jump in right with us.
And suffer with us, please.
Suffer with us. This is fun-ish.
Is that us trying to convince ourselves it's fun?
Well, okay, here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
It's fun, as in like, wow, this is the one piece. The one piece. One piece. We found the one piece, guys. No, this is the one piece that exists.
Yeah.
And you guys know my struggle, my blood and sweat went into this. Mm-hmm. So it kind of makes it special, even though it's like messed up in a way.
Yeah.
It's like,
It may be trash, but it's my trash.
but it's my trash. Oh, you know what we should do next time? Like, how about we focus on each body part? Like, okay, eyes, we use Copics for like eyes, or like just to draw a bunch of eyes and just
like
like
a little bit at a time.
experiment with coloring the eyes, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe like hair only, like focus just only on hair, such like that, so on, yada yada yada, Buddha Buddha, habba da doo, habba
Oh my god, you're losing it.
habba da
You're losing it.
I like it. Ooh, nice. You got a little hard edge shading in there. I'm going crazy, guys. I'm going insane.
Good.
I'm going insane. Bum, 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 bum. I love you, Barney.
I love you.
You love me.
We are one big family.
I feel like I'm ruining it every time I do something new.
No, it looks good. It looks good.
Whatever. This is our first, like, complete garbage.
Oh, wait. Are you done?
I don't know what to do. I'm, like, trying other things, and it's just, like... Okay, I know, like, I keep comparing digital to traditional a lot,
Of
but...
course, only natural.
Like, if I was on the computer right now, I'd be like, okay, it needs some reds. And I would add reds in there. But then if I don't like it, I'd Control Z it.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at my skin.
You're not used to having, like, a limited, like, variety of color, right?
Not only that, but,
You
like...
can't just color pick on, like, a wheel.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you have to use what's in front of you.
No, but, like, I'm looking at this, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I could add red in the skin right now. But I'm too scared. You see what I mean?
If
Like,
I mess up, I can't go back.
yeah, if I do it, if I apply it and I don't like it, I'm like, yeah, like you can test it. You can kind of test it on like the ear and like some other dark place. But still, it's kind of sketch, you know?
Well, I'm done.
Ah! This is so hard!
This is hard! I'm hungry. I want to go home and make dinner. Man, I want to not record a Copic episode for like a good month.
Yeah. No.
wanna
We
do
should
this
do little
anymore.
exercises next time. Little exercises.
Yeah, we kind of jumped into the deep
We
end
jumped
with
the
this
gun.
one, huh?
We thought it would be a lot easier. There's no line here, by the way. There's no line here. There's no... Her arm sleeve doesn't go up here. I just realized. Oh, wait, this is her skin. I colored it. I'm going to pretend it's shadow. No! I colored it. It's supposed to be her skin here.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, why would it be white? I'm just pretending it's shadow.
It's shadow.
Ah! I'm going crazy! Oh, no.
Okay.
Wait!
We're gonna get the cops called on.
Wait! I'm almost done. Let me just do this last part. So let's discuss.
All right, I drew Sailor Jupiter.
Yeah, we know what you drew, honey. All right, listen. Let's explain
This
our
is
thought.
hard.
Yeah. So what
I
exactly?
want to die.
Don't die. So what exactly did you struggle with?
The coloring! I hate.
It looks pretty good.
Does it?
I like the lightning thing is cool too. This is very anime.
I do like the
It's
lightning.
very
thing.
anime.
The hair.
The highlights are nice. You did that without a highlight pen. I wish we had a highlight pen.
Yeah, the hair was
I would
quite
definitely,
difficult.
I would add highlights in my hair right now.
I think I don't know what colors to blend together and what looks good, right? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, to be fair, we are winging it, right?
And I also feel like I messed up on the anatomy.
Yeah, for me, okay.
Ah!
It's all right to feel. This is a part of arting, okay?
Oh.
Listen, so in a year we can redraw them. We're gonna say that for every piece. In a year, redraw.
We're gonna end up with
We're
like
gonna be too lazy to
a
redraw this.
stockpile of like all the stuff we have to redraw. Okay.
So for me, I made this too orange. It's pissing me off. It's supposed to be gold, and it's the same color. So, and then once I went dark with Copics, you can't lighten it.
You can't.
I did not know that. So then I didn't know where the frick my lighting was. I was just randomly. I think the hair's like all messy because I was like, I don't know what colors to use, and I
like it, but it looks good.
I went crazy.
I like the shading.
I colored her skin here gray. Maybe it's like a kind of like a trick or something. Anyways, and also the eyes. I messed up with the eyes.
For me, if I could change anything, it'd be the anatomy. I think the anatomy is all wonky. Because the
drawing stage.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because I'm not used to drawing like this pose. But it's fine.
Well, I think these look great.
Yeah.
For now. Until tomorrow hits.
Yeah.
Also, I want, before I finish this, I think off screen, I'm gonna add some whites once we get like an actual like whiteout or something that I can add highlights in. Okay, so my closing comments is Copics is a lot harder and more time consuming than I thought.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you there.
I feel like watercoloring is a lot faster.
You think so? I think anything involving color is difficult for me, which is why I want to learn.
This is like you layer on layer on layer on layer.
You layer with watercolors too.
I know, but it's like water. It's like faster. It spreads faster. I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I insane? All right, well, there you go, guys.
Yay! This was our Hopic episode, drawing our favorite Sailor Scout and
Without reference.
losing our minds.
I'll get you one of these. It's really handy.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Goodbye!
You're so dumb.
Goodbye!
Bye.
See you in the next episode.
Okay, and here's all our lovely Patreons that are helping us fund this show.
Yes, thank you. If you'd like to check out our Patreon, check out what kind of perks you could
Wow,
get.
look at that guy.
Or if you want your name, just like these lovely people.
Whoa, look at him.
Please
look
check
at
out
her.
our Patreon down below in the description.
Oh, this one's cute. Okay, bye.